Hello, welcome back to episode 30 of the Seablock. Jordan, if you remember in the last episode, we made 4 types of acid. So sulfuric, nitric, hydrofluoric, hydrochloric. And we're going to need those for gold, titanium, and cobalt. Also today, I'm planning on making brass and then invar. And I'm probably going to do these first since these are a little easier. But yeah. So, without further ado, I guess we're going to jump right into it, right? Let's go brass first. But yeah. This really isn't much, is it? Huh. I think I may have skipped a step in my planning, because this doesn't seem like the right amount. I mean, I don't see anything I skipped, so maybe it is just the right amount. Okay, so we need 4, 4, 2, and 2. So 4 and 4 would be like there. Actually, wait, we have another one down here where we did something like this, don't we? Could have sworn we did. Yeah, here. So 4 and 4 would be there. Okay, and we have one that's 2 and 2. That'll go there. Okay, so 4 and 4, 2 and 2. Yep, okay. And then we have 1 for here. We're gonna put this guy like here as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now let's get these guys set up. So this guy will be stereotyte, and chromium. Okay, so stereotyte's already set up. We're chill with that. This guy needs to be chromium. Okay, so these guys up here are going to be bobmonium and givolite. So let's change these. Bobmonium and then givolite here. There we go. This guy will be the catalyst once we get there. Okay. Now we need, let's see, we need to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, and actually these don't need to be farther apart. They can be right next to each other. Okay, then we want a liquefier like here. Oh, dang. This gap is like 1 less than what I would want. Yeah. So let's see. We can probably do these guys like here, and then we can make this there. I think that'll work fine. Yeah, because we'll just do one of these guys. There we go. And I think we actually only want 1 on those. Yeah. There we go. Power this guy. Surely we can get water here. Right? Surely we can. Oh, we only need a groundwater borer. That's right. Grab that, place that there. Okay, and then clarifier like that. Okay, there we go. Change this guy to catalyst. Okay, so this guy would be givolite, and this guy would be bobmonium. So, oh, sorry. My dog is going crazy. Sorry if you can hear that. Sorry about that. I had to do something real fast. Okay. Back now, though. So, yes, we go here. We blacklist. Be crushed. Alright. We're gonna keep this. Go there and there. Pick up. There we go. Alright. Alright, cool. This guy becomes duotite. This guy becomes chrontium. There we go. So now, let's see here. Okay, these guys down here have to go into flotation cells. What we're actually gonna do is just go like that. And it is gonna pick up there. It is gonna drop off there, okay? And then we can just do that instead, and then we're fine. Okay, so we want stereotype. And here we want chrontium. Let's see, drop there, offset there, good. Drop there, that offset stays, okay. That's all good. Now we need to get purified water set up here. So we need a hydro plant. Guess we'll fit that up here. Maybe not. Okay, I'm not really doing this very space efficient now, am I? Yeah, first off, we can clarify both of these guys. Okay, and then we need to filter out the geodes. So I'm just going to do the same thing we've done before. Okay, so this guy is making yellow. So yellow will be on the right, so we want to right filter yellow. And this guy is making light green, so then we want to filter light green. Okay, there we go. Where are the other geodes going? Looks like right there. Perfect. So we'll just go like this. Drop this guy right here. There we go. So that'll be the geodes dealt with. Probably good to start hooking these things up. We'll see that, won't we? These guys aren't producing, this guy's output is full, okay. Then yeah, I think I will do hydro plant up here. Okay. There we go. Another clarifier here. So many clarifiers. Okay, and then we need some groundwater bores. Get these guys all set up. Whoops. There we go. There we go. So now, cool. We have these guys and we have those. So now, we need to just force sorting and facility them. So we'll drop one guy here and one guy here. Alright, let's get this set up. go. Okay, this guy is producing copper. No, he's not. Oh no. What have I done? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm a little dumb for that. I messed this up, didn't I? Yeah, I messed this up. Dang. Okay. Feel a little stupid for that. Okay. So actually, this is the one up here that gets turned into. These up here are the ones that go into the get turned into the things. Very descriptive words I use there, I know. These are the ones that get, I don't actually remember, put into the flotation cells to become chunks. These here go straight into the ore sorting facility. So this one here is going straight here. Okay, there we go. So let's get rid of all that junk there. Okay, so this guy is good. Now these guys up here get put into the flotation cells. So let's see, this would be Givolite and Bobmonium. Alright. There we go. And now I need a hydro plant somewhere. Let's see. We can fit it there. That's good enough. Well, if we can fit it there, that means we can fit it there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Get this guy coming out. Okay. Get a clarifier set up like here. Go. That's one of these guys dealt with, and then we'll get a clarifier set up like here. And we'll just run that down. Okay, and then we'll just do that. Okay, and then we need to get this guy set up. There we go. Okay, so this one is purple. So right filter purple. And here we right filter red. And we should be good. Alright, look at that. Now we want to do an ore sorting facility here. Or not here, but here, I guess. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Power this guy. And then this guy is making what? It's making zinc? Okay, zinc it is. Alright. And then we need ore processors. So let's see, we need 2 for copper, 1 for that. So let's grab those. Surely we have those somewhere nearby. Powder mixers. Ore processors, here we go. Alright, we do that, and then we need one of these here. Okay, pick up there. Okay, pick up there. Power these guys. Okay, power those guys. Make this one copper. Okay, make this one zinc. Alright. And from there, each of these go into a blast furnace, I'm guessing? No, blast furnace for one, chemical furnace for the other. Okay. But needless to say, all of this stuff can go up right now. And I need to change this guy out to be this. Okay. So now, we'll bring this guy all the way up, except we want it here, so. Drop that there. There we go. That goes up. So now this guy should be making zinc. Very good. And then I need a blast furnace. We'll go blast furnace here. And we need a chemical furnace, which I don't think we've used before. Here. So I'm just going to request that. And we're going to wait for that guy to come in. It was a chemical furnace, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. There we go. So this guy will be copper here. Okay. And we'll have chemical furnace right there. Right here. Okay, this will be making zinc. Alright. So first off, we're just gonna go here, pick up from there. Power this guy. And do the exact same thing there. Okay, 2 there. Good stuff. Now we want carbon to come across. So let's drop one of these guys. Oh dang, 1 too high. Or well, 2 actually, but that's okay. We'll just go like that. Prepare this. Oops. Okay, there we go. So now we have that. Now we need to set up some air splitting, don't we? Yeah. Okay. And then, oh, I've done this a little unideally, I've realized. Yeah, I realize I've done this a little unideal. But we can make it work. Oh no. There we go. Okay, pick up there. Pick up there. Okay, there we go. Right, there we go. Alright, and then we change this guy to be, let's see, brass, is that what I'm making here? Yeah, brass. So this guy becomes brass. Alright, there we go. Now we just need to set up all the air splitting stuff. Let's see, where's the nearest version of that? Down here. Yeah. So let's grab these guys. There, okay. Alright, chemical plant from there. Gain this, yes, okay. Now we need a flare stack. Alright, Drop that right there. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. And there we go. So now that should all be going. But yeah. Alright, let's see. We have that there. Now we need... this going on. Okay, and we go there. Pipes from all of that. Okay, and then just run that there. Well, really, this should be that. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Get all this built up. Alright, then we just wait for those and we'll have brass. Alright, there we go. Drop that in there. Drop that in there. Okay, now change these guys to brass. Alright, there we go. So now, we just gotta make sure all of these guys get up top. Eventually we're gonna run into the Roboport, but today is not that day. So this is where brass will go. So. Okay, there we go. Alright. Do this for all of them. Okay, there we go. Let's just fast forward here. Why is this stopped making stuff? Oh, I forgot to do that, didn't I? Wow, perfect. Looks like it was almost planned. Almost planned. There we go. Okay. Cool, there we go. Oh no. Did not mean that. Alright. Let's go there. And now, I'm gonna copy some of this. Okay. So now we're all up to that tier. That's good. So that is brass done. Okay. Oh, I already had brass mapped out. Why is this one different than... Uh-oh. Why is this one different? Did I make a mistake? No, this is correct. Just gonna pretend like, oh, because it went to 240 for some reason. That's why, okay. I was like so confused by that. Okay. So now we just have invar, cobalt, titanium, and gold. I think invar is the next easiest one, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so let's see. 10 iron, which is 5 processed ore, which is 6.7, which is 20 ingots. How much does 20 ingots of iron get us? 200 molten. So it's 20 plates. Wait, what? 20 ingots. No. 20 ingots. Yeah, that'd be 200, which would be... Huh. Okay, so when I look at that, am I basically doing the same amount of iron for this? Let's see. 2 ore sorting facilities. Is that how many I'm doing for iron? I'm doing 3 for iron. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a lot of invar, clearly. What if I just copy, like, up to here? Like, I just go up to there. And then I just use this for... Okay, so we're not going to be making as much invar. That is the reality of this. So we won't be making the exact amount that we planned for. Okay. I'd really like to be able to do that, but I can't. Okay, well, that's alright. We'll go there. So that's all the iron taken care of. And now we just need to handle the nickel. So we have all of our iron pellets now, and all of our limestone. So now we just need to do the nickel stuff. Here we go. Oh, I see. I need to get these guys hooked up. Go there. Any of these that have an intersection with the material, I'm just gonna take it apart. There we go. So now we shouldn't need any undergrounds for this. Oh no. Yeah, so we don't need any undergrounds, so that's good. Which one's which? Okay, so this bottom one is the deep drill. This top one is the normal water. Okay, there we go. So now this is all going, let's see. Okay, I will need 2 blast furnaces, so I can get that from down here as well. See how I did that for iron. Oh, this is all getting turned into steel, huh? Okay. Oh, where's my steel one? Here it is. Okay, so if I do this up here, like that. Oh wait, no, we can get rid of these. So let's cut this. Go, there. go. So this is going to be charcoal. Okay, there we go. That means there and there. Alright, so now we should be making steel now. After we do this. Oh, and then we need to hook these guys up to gas. But yeah. So let's get that going as well. Get one of these guys set up. Where can I do that? Oh man, almost right there. Right here, it looks like. Cool. Alright, let's get that there. There we go. Okay. So this will all fill in now. Which is good. So yeah, now we have steel, right? And we'll have oxygen. Oh, I need to power this all, don't I? There we go. That should be everything powered. So now we need to fit in nickel, and I want to do this in as little space as possible. So let's see. So we need 3 for sapphire and 3 for rubite. So we're gonna go like this. Yeah, we'll go like this. And then go here. So sapphire, rubite is what we'll do. Okay, we'll go here. And we want crushed stone for these guys. Alright, we'll go like that. Okay, let's get this going. That'll be rubite. Okay, I said 3 rubite, 3 sapphire. Oh, those don't connect. I see. Okay, well, each of these is getting 1. There we go. Drop, there, pick up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So now we've done that. Let's get these guys going like this. So you are going to do that just fine. You're going to drop there. You guys are both going to be justified to that. And then we'll whitelist, rubite on these. Then pick up there. Okay, and then pick up there. You're gonna drop there. So those are both top justified, so let's make these bottom justified. Okay. So those are both set up. Now we want this to be crushed sapphire. And crushed sapphire. Alright, then pick up there. And pick up there. Okay, now we have those. These then go into flotation cells. Well, I need 2 for this? Okay. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect I would need 2 for this. I thought each would be fine with just 1, but clearly not. Okay. Let's try to do this setup that I did here. What's the wastewater on both of these guys? Let's see. Sulfuric and nitric. Okay, so never mind. So I guess we'll try to do this, and then this, and we'll change the recipes on these. But yeah. So the goal is basically I will make these 2 the same, and then the outer 2 will be the same. And that should be all I need to do. Okay, there we go. So we'll go like this for both of these guys. Okay, pick up there. And then you're gonna pick up there. Power these guys. Okay, we probably only need 1. So pick up there. Okay, get rid of these. We don't need those anymore. Okay. And we have this going here. So you are going to be sapphirite. You are going to be rubite. There we go. It's not bad. So now we need hydro plant. Try to fit this guy like over here or something. This is where we have the most room, so. Alright, there we go. Now we're gonna need, let's see. We're gonna need 3 of these guys. Yeah, we're gonna need 3 of these guys. One of them's over here, that's okay. Because, yeah, I mean, ideally we, what's it called? Ideally, right, when we're looking at this, we need 1 induction furnace, so ideally we have it between the 2 things. So, like, ideally we put our induction furnace, like, right here, right? In fact, I think that's what we'll plan for, is doing our induction furnace right here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, pick up there, pick up there, power all of these guys, and then this is going to be changed to invar. If I can find invar. There we go. So yeah, this will be invar. And do that there. That's fine, I think. But that would mean that we would want. Let's see. We're not even processing the nickel, are we? We're just going straight in raw. Yeah, we're just going straight in raw. Okay. So that means that ideally I put this guy here, right? Like ideally that guy goes there. Which would mean that we need our ore sorting facility like right here, which is doable. Okay. So we do that. Okay, there we go. And this would be like this. Okay, these guys will offset like that. And then at the end here, we need to process out the geodes and get those somewhere. Now it looks like we're very close to being able to run something through here, right? I just moved that guy there. Yeah, look at that. That's fine. So that's how we'll get our geodes out of here. Okay, so I said there. Good stuff. Okay, and then where are we... Ah, here's our geodes for this. Oh, I see. I never connected those guys, and I can't connect it like that, so I'll have to go like this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have that, which makes me just believe we should just do this with the geodes. So they'll go like that. So now we need to actually just sort them out of there. So let's see here. Oh my gosh, I have to do this in the most roundabout way possible, I think. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is actually the ones that are on the inside, right? Yeah, these are the ones that are on the inside, which is actually the outside of this. So that's these. So this should be cyan here. So left filter cyan. Okay, and then this guy should be blue. So then we'll left filter blue. And I think that's right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Okay. So now here, we just need to get our purified water in. And we need to get our wastewaters out. So, looks like this guy can connect there. And if we just go like this, that's one wastewater done. We'll just do the same thing here. Okay, and we'll do that. Okay, and then purified water. We'll just run here. Okay. I think that is the recipe there. Boom. Okay, so now we're going. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Not so far so good. This then has a problem. Okay, so I didn't think about that, did I? Okay, we go like that. We change this to be like this. There we go. Okay, I think that fixes it. I think it does. We'll see. And then this becomes, what did I say? Is that nickel? Yeah, it becomes nickel. There we go. Okay. So, I think that's it. Yeah? Okay, cool. Now this guy needs to be nickel. Whoops. There we go. So we need carbon monoxide. And we need, okay. Whoops. Or added these things. So we're gonna do that and that. Which requires that to happen. so we go there, there. We also need a liquefier. There, making carbon monoxide. Oh no. This is carbon monoxide? Oh man. Okay, so that means that this is gonna get a whole lot more complicated. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, it is. Okay, carbon monoxide. Oh man. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Alright. This guy goes here. Pick up there. Alright, and then we need to connect this guy up. Boom. There we go. There we go. So now we have molten invar. We just need to do the same thing we do for all of these guys with this. Where can I fit this guy? Basically right there. Oh, but that's connected to other pipes. Why? Why did I do this to myself? There we go. And now it's fine. Boom. Alright. Epic. Alright. So now we just need to get from here up, which is simple enough. And from there over, simple enough. Alright, and now we should be chilling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, cool. So let's go get logistics to fill us up here. That's good stuff. Alright, we got a lot of stuff to get, so I'm not surprised that it's taking a while. Okay, cool. There we go. Change all of this to invar. Now we have invar, our first invar of the entire series. Yeah. Didn't realize that it's been this long, but I guess it makes sense since I didn't do military science. Alright, let's get these going. I'm gonna copy this. Going up here. Alright, we're gonna copy this as well. There we go. There we go. There we go. So that is all of those guys done. So that means all we have left are the big ones, right? So the big ones. So we have to do, let's see, a bunch of stuff here. Oh wow. So for cobalt, we're basically going to copy our exact iron setup that we just did for invar. Okay. Yeah. So looking at these. Alright, cool. Oh no. Each of these require 2, and I only made oh, this one only requires 1. Okay. I was to say I only made 4. So, okay, cool. I'm going to take a moment and plan because these next ones are pretty new, and I gotta start thinking ahead, so yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Sorry about that. I am working on cobalt right now. So, like I said, it was copying the exact same thing for the steel that we did before. So I just copied that over. The only thing I had to do was route the pipes and everything, and that wasn't too bad. I had to do some rearranging, but nothing horrendous. Yeah, but besides that, I'm gonna continue all of these guys up here. Okay. Get that going like that. Copy all of these. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so see this guy here is hitting the roboport. Okay, and now there's a couple places where we have to do this. That's no big deal. Okay. So yeah, all that should fill in now. Now, let's see. We just assume that we've done the steel part of this. So we can remove all the ones that say 0 on them. Okay, yeah, there we go. So now we have the steel, so that means we need 2 of each of these guys. Okay, so this is going to be kind of different. So we'll do that. Get a piped plan for all those. Whoops, and actually, we can scoot that over 1. So there we go. We can scoot it like that. Okay. So we'll have all 6 of those. And we're gonna want, let's see. I think over here, let's see, how do you do this again? So, okay. How do I want to do this? I think actually what I'll do is put down another one of these guys right here. And then I'll put this guy right here. Whoops. So this guy will go here. Go like that. That, and then let's see. Pull this guy out. Oh man, I need to use plastic there. Okay. There we go. So now this guy's making the hybrid. Cool. Let's see, 0.5, 1.3, so yeah, okay, not that much. Then it is just gonna go right onto here. There we go. So now we have that on there. Good stuff. Okay. So each of these, so let's see, we want sapphirite, rubite, and bobmonium. Let's get those all set up. So there we go. We do that. And then each of these guys are going to need to do 3 of these flotation cells and then 4 leaching plants. Okay. So let's see, let's get 3 of these and then 4 of these. Whoops, 4 of these in our inventory right now, so we can just plan one of these guys out. That's the first step, right? Whoops, okay. We need crushers for each of these. So I don't know if this is like a bad idea, but I'm gonna try to do it as much as I can, like this. Okay. So, I think I vocalized it, but basically I want everything to be within this box for this guy so that we can apply it to the other ones as well. For the other ones, they are going to need more more crystallizers. Just because, you know, they aren't using the seal like this. So actually maybe what I should do is try to make this more universalized. Let's see, 1, 2, like that. Okay. Then 1, 2, like that. Okay. So now that means we can go here, here, and here. So let's do that. Power there. Each of these. Okay, now let's look into how many of these things we're actually making for each. So 2.5 for that. 2.5 is the most that we do. Yeah, so 2.5. Okay. So that means we can get away with just doing this. Alright, and then we want crusher. This. Okay. Let's actually go like there instead. Okay, so this guy is that, this guy is that, and this guy is that. Get these guys powered. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we've done that. Now we will need to, let's see. If I go like this for each of these guys. No, I can't do that, can I? Trying to think the best place to get rid of. Okay, so here's what we'll do. So these guys will all be crushed stone. So whitelist, crushed stone. Okay, so now that we've done that, I want this to be our material. So I would want to do like 1, 2 out there for these guys. Okay, this guy will pick up there. And then let's see, we're gonna go crushed stone, blacklist. Okay, crushed stone, blacklist. This guy will be offset like that. And we'll copy these two guys here and here. Go. Okay. So now we have all of those. And I take a brief break to do this. So this guy will go there, and we'll do like clarifier here or something. Just so we're dealing with those guys. Okay. So now these guys ideally come out, and this can actually be gray belt. We don't need to use red belt here. Okay, there we go. So this is all coming out, and now we need to do the hydro plants. Yes, we need to do the hydro plants. Okay. So we'll do hydro plant. Let's see. These guys each only need 1. So, yeah. But for the other ones, we'll be able to do... Oh, what's up with this guy? Oh, duh. Okay, and then we need purified water. Let's do hydro plants. Let's see, where is one of those? Look at this guy. Oh, and it barely doesn't fit. Tragic. Okay. which case these guys are gonna get moved down actually. And I want to do enough room for 2 hydro plants, I think. And the reason for that is because what's it called? For these ones, we need 2, right? So for titanium and gold, we need 2 of these hydro plants, it looks like. Or wait, why do we need 2 for this one? No, this one's different. Okay, I see. That one's different. We actually only need 1 for most of these guys. Okay, we'll wait for that guy to get filled in. But yeah, we should only need 1 for these guys. Okay. Then we can do another clarifier here. Get rid of the mineral water, or saline water, whatever it is. Do that, okay. And then we want the 3, what's it called? Flotation cells. So we'll have 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Okay, sapphire, rubite, ammonium. Alright, let's get rid of this. Okay, so we have 3 different sulfuric, nitric, sulfuric. No, actually we have 2 different ones. That's okay. Okay, so like I mentioned, we're not really worried about the wastewater, but we are going to need to handle it. So let's see, we're going to need like 2 clarifiers, right? Actually, is this mineralized water? No, it's saline water. Never mind then. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to account for this. So in an ideal world, right, when we're doing this, we would have some of these guys connected. Bring them back here. Okay, we'll have another one here just because. Okay, and that'll be this nitric here. Now, I'm pretty sure both of those are sulfuric, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's get these guys all powered. Okay, so now we have geodes and our chunks. Let's go here. Okay, and we'll do this for both of, or for all of them, and it'll be that and that. So top, okay, bottom. Actually, wait, we can do this in a better way, can't we? So this guy will be chunks, and then this guy will be geodes. Can't believe I didn't think of that. Okay, there we go. So now we have geodes on the right, and we have chunks on the, or sorry, geodes on the left, chunks on the right. Okay. Let's copy this for each of these guys. And then obviously we'll have to, what's it called? Change the filters. So this one is cyan geode. And this one is rubite chunks. There we go. This one is red geode. And then this one is bobmonium. Okay, now that we've done that, bring these out a bit. And then what we want to do is do leaching plants. So we'll need 2 for each of these. So we'll go like 1. Let's see, how many is that? We want 1, 2, 3, 2. So we'll do that. This guy is ammonium. Oh, well, so we need to go further out, don't we? Yeah. So we need to be like here and then here. Oh, wrong thing. These hitboxes are deceptive. Okay. We're running out of space, but I think that's fine. So I think we're getting close to the end. Oh, these guys don't actually have an output. So that means that I can shrink this down. So let's see. What would this guy look like? He would look like that. That's okay. So this guy is ammonium. This guy is rubite. Oh my gosh, never mind. Okay, so they need to be at least here. Okay, there we go. There we go. So ammonium, rubite, sapphirite. Okay, so this one is sulfuric. This one is also sulfuric. So let's just link these guys. Okay, there we go. Let's see, can this guy be this? Probably. There we go. Alright, so nitric acid will go there. And now let's pull these acids out. Okay. Sulfuric acid there. Okay, and then I said nitric, I think. Oh man, okay, okay. We'll have to do this in an annoying way, I think. So we'll have to go like that. Okay, there we go. And then we pull these guys out. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now these guys should all have the acids they need. Yep, good stuff. Okay. Oh man, this guy is one too high. Okay. There we go. Oh, this guy is too. Okay, so this guy is ammonium, this guy is rubite. Okay. Okay, and then let's see here. For each of these, I'm just going to do something like this. Okay. There we go. So now we have that. Okay, my plan is this. So now let's copy this guy. There we go. Oh man. Okay, so this is one higher than I wanted. I think it's okay in the end. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that, we just take all of these guys into a ore sorting facility. So this guy will go here. We want to make cobalt ore. Okay, whoops. There we go. So now each of these guys will have 2 picking up from each section. There we go. Uh-oh. What have I done wrong? Oh my gosh. This is all... Oh my gosh. Okay. Give me a sec because I'm actually stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna pause and then fix this. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. I fixed it all, and now we should be good to go going forward here. Alright, cool. We have that, and now we just need, let's see. Yeah, usual stuff here. So we need these. So let's get this guy set up like right here. Alright, and then we need an induction furnace. Alright, let's get that guy right there. Alright. Okay, let's do it like this. Alright, there we go. Get that going. Bring this up here. Drop that in there, drop that in there. Okay. All of this will be cobalt plates. There we go. Okay, wait for this guy to get built, and then we should be cooking. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. There we go. Copy that. There we go. Oh no. How did this get off? Oh, whoops. Never mind. Let's cancel that. I understand why it's off. It's because I was aligning based on the wrong thing. Am I aligning based on the right thing? Yes, there we go. Go. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, so it should be cobalt now once we change this here. Alright, molten cobalt steel, there we go. Okay. So we now have cobalt. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Let's let all that fill in. Yes, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I don't think... Oh, yes, we will have issues here. This is not enough. Okay, now where are we putting the geodes for other areas? Where's the nearest other geode? Down here. So I'm feeding it right here. Can I get this guy to here? Probably. Probably can. Okay, this is going to take some maneuvering. Wait, we're out of catalyst. We never had catalyst here. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? How did I not forget this sketch? How did I forget this step, man? What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we never routed catalyst here. Luckily, that's not too big of an issue. Okay, there we go. So now we should be making this. These guys are building up a backlog. Good stuff. Okay, cool. So we fixed that. Back to the issue at hand, which was... Yes, here. Let's see. Okay. We do that, and now... I just go like that. Yeah, that seems good enough. Seems good enough. Okay, there we go. Cool. Oh yeah, now I actually do the connection part here. Okay. Alright, there we go. So let's see, this should be more than enough to handle all three of those at full capacity. Oh, it's not further down. So somewhere down here, I have this on normal belt, so I don't want that. I want this to be red as far as it can be. Okay. In fact, we're probably going to make this guy red all the way till the merge. Okay, there we go. Red splitter. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, these guys are going on way bigger of a tour than I thought they were. But that's okay. Oh my gosh, this is still going on. Okay. Well, we're out of red belt, so we kind of just got to do the rest by upgrade here. Okay, there we go. So now that should be good. Once all those get upgraded. Now let's wait here for more belts and everything. Get all of our stuff. Okay. Oh, sorry, tired. Okay, so there we go. So now we have cobalts going. Should be infinitely. I don't see any issues so far, so that's good. Yeah, so that's cobalt done. And for the others, I mean, it's just going to be more of the same, just, you know, actually more of the same. Literally speaking, more of the same. Yeah, kind of just looking at it. I'll probably just take this and then spread it out, because we didn't really use much of the space here, did we? Okay. So, yeah. I think that's it for this one. I don't want this one to be too long, because I think it would be, you know, an hour 45 minutes if I tried to do gold and titanium. So I'm going to call it here. Hopefully you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.